What up, Reddit? Yeah, I saw no one was streaming, so I figured, we'll see if we can't get a few games in. See if anyone is willing to watch. We've slightly updated our camera, so things might look a little bit different. If y'all have any opinions, let me know if things look better or worse. I look like shit right now because I had hat hair all the time, but we will see. I could probably stand to like move it like. I wonder if I can just let me do some editing. Yeah, because I can do it myself a little bit more that way. Because I'm like sitting like slightly. Okay, that'll work. Alright, let's play. Yeah, Flimbity is pretty much going to be us, so I think we can make that even like the number. Yeah, let's do it. Maybe no one's on. Maybe that's why people are, but we'll see. We'll see if we can't get something. Those avid viewers that are just joining in, we are currently. I'm gonna put some. Oh, here's what I need to do. I need to post to my usual places. So let me go with this. Is actually perfect. Usually I do this during the setup, but since we're here, I'm like, hey, why not go ahead and just do this now while there's nothing happening. Hello.
What's going on?
Hey, doing good. You found half cut?
Yeah, fine, half cut, yeah.
Hey, fantastic.
Okay.
All right, good luck.
You too.
All right, Pixelborn. Oh, that's weird. I guess because I didn't put the new version in. It's gonna be interesting when I have to go to my right now to do this, which actually I almost kind of like a little better. This view, it gets us 4 cards. That's kind of fun. I don't know. As I said, we're trying things out. Probably keep a Berlin. We need a 2-drop, so let's go ahead. I can probably send Rose back and be fine with it. I'm gonna get a little aggressive. I'm gonna do 4. All right. Okay. Well, here we fucking go. Hey. Jesus fucking Christ. All right. It's fine. We'll figure it out.
I'm gonna do 2.
Alright. Christ, man. It'll be okay, though. We're gonna figure this out. I want to make this a little bit bigger. Get our camera up, not hang. Might be able to crop it.
We'll start by inking a Diablo to play a Trinidad Followers.
Okay.
And pass.
Alright, I'll draw for turn. Thinking. I'm going to ink Merlin Crab. I'll spend 1 to play Chernobog's Followers, and I'll pass turn.
No.
Alright, we're doing the mirror, which is my least favorite thing to do. No, like steal something, least favorite thing, but this is also not ideal.
Ink a goat to play 1, 2 Diablo.
And he's getting the turf. That's great.
And then
We
I'll
love
quest
that.
for 1 with Trinidad Followers, banish it.
Oh, he's magical.
And
That's
then
fine.
pass to you.
Alright, already everything. I'll draw for turn. Thinking on target. I'm going to go ahead and I'll ink Magic Broom. I'll spend 1 to play Diablo, 1 to play Magic Broom. I'll quest Chernobog's Followers. That'll put me at 1. And then your go.
Alright. Draw for turn.
You're pretty much working on the same curve, so
I will.
sort of where I'm going to try to get value is because like you can't really do
Brawl.
much with the Diablos.
And
Like
then
they're going to sit
Hardcast
there,
Friends, they draw 2.
and he's going to sing what? Okay, that's not usually what's that's fine.
And
Probably not a
then
bad thing to run.
I
Maybe he's running traditional red purple,
quest
just kind of
with
getting a
both
crazy
Diablos
curve on
to
it.
get a 3. And touch seal.
All right, already everything. I'll draw for turn. Thinking. I'm gonna ink Super Goof. I'll spend 1, 2, 3 to play Sisu. I'll have Turnbox followers take out one of the Diablos.
Yeah.
And I'll have Magic Room take out the other.
Yep. And I'll draw a card.
Okay. I'll quest one with Diablo. That'll put me to 2, and then your go.
Cool. I'll draw for 2.
All right. So at least we have board presence now, so that's pretty good.
I will.
So yeah, he's like drawn 2, which is great, especially because we're not in a great position right now.
And play Cusco for 2. And then I will. I will then just pass.
Okay, cool. All right, already everything. I'll draw for turn. I'm gonna ink Merlin Goat. I'll spend 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Genie. Genie effect, I'll draw a card.
Yep.
I'm gonna quest 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll put me to 7. And I will pass turn. Now I feel slightly better about my board. Like we'll have to see on like turn 7. But like now.
Well.
I know, Moon. I'm ready for action when the call comes. Realistically, it was just like because I was probably gonna sleep, and then okay, he's gonna. That's fine. That's fine.
I'll then pay the 1 to move the Cusco to castle.
That's actually great. Oh my gosh, they've been good. I'm gonna think about this board for a little bit, and then I will answer that question. All right, already everything. How many cards in hand?
5.
Okay, cool. I'll draw for turn. Thinking. I'm going to have Broom and Sisu take out the castle.
Yeah.
And then I will have Chernobox followers trade with Cusco.
Yeah. I'll draw a card.
Okay. I'm going to quest 1, 2, 3. Put me at 10. I'm going to ink Chernobox followers. And I'll spend 2 to play Gathering Knowledge and Wisdom. That'll put me to 12. And then I will pass turn. Yeah, the events have been good. So we've done quite a few. And I mostly did well at most of them. Today, I did 2 events. We did a draft, which I went 1 and 2 in because I'm not great at draft. But I got some good polls. I got... What did I get that draft? No, I got a foil Azurite Seas. I got a foil...
Ink Elsa.
Okay.
6.
So foil Azurite Seas, foil
And
Alice.
we will Madame Medusa the Genie.
Okay. It's tough.
And then we will pass to you.
Alright, already everything. I'll draw for turn. Thinking... How many cards in hand?
5.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna quest 1, 2, 3, 4. Put me to 16. I'm gonna spend 1, 2, 3 to play the library. I'll spend 1 and 2 to move Diablo and Broom into the library, and I will pass turn.
All right.
Yeah, so super nice. And then I did a Star Deck event. That's what I just came home from.
I don't have any inkables.
Oh man, oof.
Yeah, I have the pre-prepared, but I had the ink at Elsa, and so that just clears it.
Oof, jeez, man.
Yeah, GG's, dude.
Nice, GG.
Almost
Good luck in the rest of
2-1.
your games.
You too, man.
Keep still had that. I think, like, yeah, he was just running into crazy uninkable trouble. That's crazy. But like, yeah, I think if he, because I forget what he played, in the turns before, but because his turn 5, no, he just played like he played Cusco turn 4. I'm just like, because I'm assuming he probably had those rabbits. I'm like, maybe he drew into them. I don't know, but like. I think there may have been some different plays that he could have valued a little more. But no, we got there. Yay. Yeah, crazy uninkables for him, though. Oh, my gosh. But yeah, it was super fun. We did a starter deck tournament. I went 2-1. Really 1-1 because I got to buy the second round. But, you know, we made it out in the end. We just kind of played a very, very aggro-y. I have to kind of get my brain out of the aggro brain when I'm playing this deck because that deck I played very aggro-y and it didn't help me. But we still got there. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, and then Saturday I didn't do anything, but Friday I did a case tournament. I got third, so super fun down there. This deck, you know, when it gets there, it gets there. But let's talk. Oh, first of all, we have what does Frank want? Let me see. Is he? Oh, cool. Sorry, because it's late. I'm gonna reply to this guy. Hey, I've never been there before, but I've heard good things about it. I think Solo went to their set champs. People did, so they know more. I'm hoping I can go there soon. Sunglasses. Nice. Yeah. So, and that's actually great because I was actually answering your question, Moonflower. Are there any events tomorrow or Tuesday? And the answer is yes, there are. While I'm pulling that up, I'm going to give a little shout out to our wonderful viewers, Little Spion, Moonflower, and the Strange Academy. We are out here jamming right now, doing some late night Lorcana. Probably won't be on for too long because I want to, you know, sleep. But like. You know, we'll get a little bit of stuff on. Let me see. So Moonflower. So Monday, Cardboardia in Murrieta, they have a sealed event. So $40 for sealed, and that ticket you have to buy on their website. Tuesday, it doesn't look like there's anything, and then Wednesday, Baseball and Games in Hesperia is doing a set 6 sealed event. So. And that's going to be on a Wednesday. So those are both kind of far drives. You know, I'm not quite, you know, super excited about making my way down there, but, you know, if you want to do an event, those are the places to do it. The Cardboardia starts at 5, which is kind of an awkward time, so just make sure you know that. I don't know if they're usual, or I believe, I'll just double check while we're here. Let's see, okay, just... Upcoming events. Okay, there we go, there's a calendar. It's fetching the events. Yeah, because I clicked on the link and it just said, oh, this is the event, and then it didn't really say anything. So... Okay, yeah, it is 5 o'clock. And then I don't know if they're doing like they might be starting because like it just says like Azurite C, but then there's like a different event, like there's a Jujutsu Kaisen release event, which is kind of crazy. You know, there are so many fucking card games out there. There's like a million different things. I don't know how the hell people play and keep track of all of these card games because oh my god, I cannot even imagine. You know, I have enough kind of invested in like 1.5 card games because I do maintain a Yu-Gi-Oh! Edison deck, and I do like to play it. I just wish that the places that there were to play it out here, you know, weren't. I don't want to say sweaty because sweaty is, but it's there's not like a sort of like level to play, where it's like you have people that like you know are just kind of like you know decent, but they're not like you know the people that are grinding daily for stuff. You know, the vibes are just not quite there whenever I play Edison at places. So, you know, but online it's fun. The community's pretty cool. I like them. Super cool group of people, but yeah. Let's go ahead and play some more. Let me just reply to this guy real quick. Thanks, I'll put a heart emoji. We are going to update our thing. We are 1-0 right now, guys. We beat Ruby Amethyst. Or rather, Ruby Amethyst sort of beat itself, but I think we also did a good job kind of beating it. We stalled for enough, so hopefully... So I like getting variety. Because I like to get things. I like to face, especially now in this new set. I want to face different things. You want to face, you know, the new decks really. Nice. Yeah, you should. Well, I actually don't know. There's not a great way to test the mic in Pixelborn. You just sort of like even my mic's in a weird spot. Hopefully, well, nobody said anything about it, so I'm assuming it's fine. But like, it is kind of a little further away than it usually is. But yeah, nice, good stuff, man. Hope to see you playing some games, get some of that grind on. You know, we always like to see that. It's always good. It's always good. It's a little bit of I don't want to say hassle, but like it is a bit of a setup. So that can be tough for a lot of people. But you know, it would be nice to just kind of because I would love to do that. Just kind of be like, okay, we're just gonna get some games in real quick. But now it's like I gotta get like all my cameras all set up, get everything in. But you know, it's a living. But we'll see if we get anything. Let's do some stuff while I wait. Oh, hell yeah. Fucking let's go. All right. Congratulations, everyone. Y'all have signed up for the Immaculate Grid because it's an Angels one, so I can really do this. Let's do Elvis Piguero. 40 war career. 20 win pitching season. That's Bartolo. There's probably a better one, but Bartolo's... Oh, I guess they put like Chuck Finley or like Nolan Ryan, but like... Bartolo's the easy one because that's why he got the Cy Young, because at the time the pitching wins were much more valued, even though oh yeah, no, I didn't know I'd be streaming either today, Star of Venom. I literally, it was so funny because I was gonna do, because like I have all this crap that I have to get organized, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch a stream. And then I was like, oh, no one's streaming. I'm like, I guess I can stream for a little bit, see if there's like people that want to watch. But yeah, no, I totally did not plan on it. It was a very kind of spur of the moment thing. We are playing old Flimbity. We are doing you know, Ruby Amethyst. We got our first game. The guy sort of bricked, and that feels bad. He just kept drawing into uninkables, and I just kind of was able to build board really well. Jesus, which happens, but still, we got there. Oh my god. Okay. And now we're doing this, which is actually one of my favorites. Oh god, that's so stupid. Okay, Brewers should be. Oh, hate. I don't want to do Hater though. Hater's too easy for this. Oh Jesus. I'm putting Granky. He was also too easy. All right, cool. All right, let's leave. Do I just want to put Hater? Is there someone else that's like better? Like, who's on Brew Crew now? Brew Crew. God, like, well, no, people don't usually go to Brew Crew. Usually they start at Brew Crew and they go to the Astros. So I'm thinking like. So like Bregman's at third, Altuve's at second, Pena's at shortstop. First base is like some common. Oh, actually, oh my god, actually, fuck, I forget his name. John Singleton. Let's fucking go, baby. John fucking Singleton. I promise for those just joining us, I promise there is a game that may or may not happen, but we're waiting for it. But let's talk, you know, baseball at least. 40-war career. We don't want to put Mike Trout. We don't. Shohei's not there yet. Shohei's like 36. Dude, you know, an empty apartment. We are out here. Sleep is for the weak. That being said, I will probably sleep at like midnight or a little past it. So very short stream today, but figured, you know, while I had some time, while I had that dog in me, because it's weird playing like draft and stuff. Some people really love draft. I am not. I don't hate draft, but I'm just not good at it. And not to say that like that's the line, but at the same time, I'm like, you know, I would like to feel, you know, I don't always feel like I have a good grasp on it, so I don't seek it out usually. God, God, who played? Well, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people, but I'm trying to not do like the obvious ones. Not even Sandy. I think Sandy Koufax had 21 seasons. Let's put Fernando Valenzuela. Okay, yeah, it's fine. 40-war career. I don't like a. Sosha didn't have a 40-war career. Oh yeah, no, it's so funny. Empty apartment is that's what I did, and then nobody else had evasive, and I never got into the evasive. So it wasn't as helpful, but like I got some cool wins. I was kind of building a little bit of an aggro-y kind of thing, but I just ran out of steam really quickly because all my draw cards still didn't really help out that much, and they just kind of dealt with it. A little speed on difference between draft and sealed. So draft is where you get packs, and then you pass them around. So it's like, okay, open pack 1, take a card, pass it to my neighbor, and it goes around in a circle till all the packs are gone. Sealed is just you get this many packs, make a deck out of them. So people have different nuances because of the draft. You have to do a lot more thought processing and planning, and you can in theory, you can in theory get more or less rares. You can get more or less different things. Like in my draft, I somehow got like a foil Azurite Sea and a foil Alice that weren't just in my initial pack. We just like I was able to kind of add that on because people either they didn't realize that the cards were great, or they didn't, or there was something better, which does happen sometimes. You open a pack, there's like 3 really good cards, and you have to make the choice. Like one of the packs someone had, they had a Shark Maui and the super rare Lilo, so that sucks because like, okay, well, you're not going to keep both of them. You're gonna have to. Hello. You found half cup?
Yeah, half cup's right.
All right, cool. Go ahead and get it shuffled. All right, good luck.
2.
All right. I mean, Alice is so. I mean, she wasn't great in draft, but I will say, like, maybe that's my issue is that I was doing a little bit of rare drafting because I'm like, hey, maybe she's not the best thing for draft, but like, you ascertain some value. We don't need 3 Sisus, especially because we don't have a 2-drop. Library. Oh, well. So I don't know what he's playing. So, but we can definitely just stick with 1 Sisu.
Was 4 for me.
Okay, I'm still thinking on mine. So like, let's see, because like, if he's playing aggro, we want Merlin. I guess library is probably the one we can move on from. I'm gonna do 4.
4.
Okay. We like this. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter too much Ward, especially because there's not a lot of removal in this set. So maybe like the only thing it dodges is like Twin Fire, which Twin Fire is great. It's like, oh my gosh, it's a great draft card. All right, I'm ready when you are.
I'm ready.
All right, fantastic. Good luck. I'll go ahead. I will ink Merlin. Go. I'll play Diablo and I'll pass turn.
Draft turn.
I don't like our turn 2, to be quite honest, because I think I don't know what he's playing. We'll see.
Play
Okay, he's
box.
playing. All right, I'll draw for turn. Thinking. I'll quest 1 with Diablo. That'll put me to 1. I'm gonna ink Merlin Crab. I'll spend 1 to play Magic Broom, and then I'll spend 1 to play Thievery. I'll gain 1. And then you would lose 1, and I'll pass turn.
Draft turn.
I mean, like, Diablo's essentially Cusco. Except that he doesn't kill Chernobog. But he's going to quest anyway. It's fine.
Thank you for Vicky. Spend 2. Bring out a snake.
Nice.
Chernobog. Passing.
Alright. Ready everything? I'll draw for turn. Thinking. I'm going to quest for 2, put me to 4. Then thinking. I'm gonna ink Madam Mim. I'll spend 1, 2, 3 to play Sisu. Thinking on resolution for Broom. I'll banish Broom for effect. Fix the order, sorry. I'll get the draw. And I will pass turn. Cool. Cool.
Draft turn.
Yeah, Rafiki's crazy. Rafiki's a crazy. I mean, like, he has value. He's the counter against green purple because he doesn't die to Bonsai because he takes no damage, and like he attacks into things. Like he's not bad. Pegasus is a little interesting.
One on a chair box.
I mean, I know why he's running it, but like that's tough.
She's gonna hit your Diablo.
Okay, effect. I'll get the draw.
Yes, in pass ray.
All right, already everything. I'll draw for turn. Thinking. How many cards in hand?
4.
Okay. Thinking. I'm gonna have Sisu hit into Madam Mim. I'll take 3 damage. I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3 to play Mim Fox. I'll get Sisu back to hand. I'm going to ink Amethyst Chromicon, and I will pass turn.
Drop turn.
Not a beautiful way of doing it, but we're not in a great spot, admittedly. We got a little protection.
Banish and draw.
You're gonna do that. I can't really hit Pegasus, but like we'll figure it out, Because ideally, I get something that I can ink, and then
draw.
Okay, I get something we can ink, or honestly,
passer.
All right, already everything. I'll draw for turn. I'm gonna spend 1, 2. I'll play Amethyst Chromicon. I'll tap it. We can both draw. Thinking. I'm gonna quest 1 with Mim. Put me to 5. I'm going to ink Diablo. I'll spend 1, 2, 3 to play Sisu. And I will pass turn. Yeah, I thought about that. Cause like I could have gotten so. My biggest thing is just like, okay, well now he can't. Like Pegasus can trade, but like that's fine if Pegasus trades because I can't deal with it any other way. But yeah, both were good options, but it was just a weird, not an ideal state. So I would have had one more card in hand.
Pegasus
but
is going to trade with Fox.
Okay. That feels good, though. That feels really good. Not great, because I would like to have Fox, but, like, it's in the grand scheme of things. I
Strength 4, Queen's Castle 1.
Okay.
Get Raven
that feels
Castle.
shitty. That's fine. It's fine. We probably just deal with Queen's Castle.
Passer.
Alright, already everything? How many cards in hand?
6.
Okay. Alright, I will draw for turn. I'm going to have Sisu take out Queen's Castle.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm going to tap Chromicon. We can both draw. I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Merlin Goat. I'll gain a lore. That'll put me to 6. I'm going to ink a Thievery. I'll spend 2 to play Gathering Knowledge and Wisdom. That'll put me to 8. And I will... Question was cease. Yeah, because she attacked. Okay, and I'll pass turn. It just writes itself.
Draft turn.
Yeah, I'm sorry. is a lesson well learned, though.
Rice fencing friends.
Okay.
Draw 2.
I wonder what his hand is, because he has a
Think
bunch of stuff in
Rafiki.
hand. 3 Rafikis. Oh my god, I love Rafiki. Rafiki is our friend. We still... Okay. Alright, thinking on target?
Yeah, you pick your target.
Yeah, thinking... I'll do go. I'll gain a lore, put me to 9.
Alright, pass right.
Alright, already everything. I'll draw for turn. Let's see. I'll tap Chromacon, we can both draw.
Draw.
I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll play Super Goof. I'll have Super Goof deal 2 damage to Merlin Rabbit. I'll take 2 damage and I'll gain 2 lore. That'll put me at 11. I'm going to quest 2 with Sisu. That'll put me to 13. I'm going to ink a Magic Broom. I'll spend 1, 2, 3 to play Sisu. And I will pass turn. I don't know how much I like that,
Rough
but like we are in a bit of a top decky situation. But you know, we get there. Because like he could B-prep the board, but if he pre-preps the board, that's not. Yeah, that is. I started playing it almost a little too early, especially with that much stuff in hand.
Spend 1 on.
Luckily, we always get it. Luckily, we always get it.
Spend 5 on a bell. Move 2 damage from rabbit to your
Imperial Proclamation.
Just gonna get 2 damage.
Super Goof.
Do it to Sisu. You
Okay.
exerted Sisu.
Okay. Imperial Proclamation.
Finish
When,
with rabbit. Draw a card.
okay, sorry. What was your target for Rabbit?
Your Sisu.
Okay.
And Tremaine's gonna finish Goof.
Okay, you'll take 2.
Yep, take 2. With 2 less ink, play Cusco, ink Churn Bars. And pass right.
That's fine. Alright, I'll draw for turn. I'll tap Chromacon, we can both draw.
Draw.
Let's see. I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll play Genie. Genie's effect, I'll draw a card. I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3 to play the White Rose. That'll put me to 14. I'll quest for 2. That'll put me to 16. And then I will pass turn. We love to see it, man. We love to see it. Oh, yeah. I'm going to actually pull it because, like, I should know what the card does because I ran it in, like, a different deck. But I'm gonna read it. Hey, Zilla, good to see you, man. Good to see you. I think we have the... Oh, he's there.
It's gonna be 6
This is the card.
Methusa on your Genie.
Alright, I'll banish that. Whenever one of your characters challenges another character, you pay 1 less for the next character you play this turn. Okay. Yeah, that's sort of the big thing. That's sort of the big thing. Empty apartment. It's the tough thing because like now I'm so ahead that like
Make friends. Spend 2. Snake bounce remain.
because we're just kind of bouncing around and that's fun,
Quest
but like
with
yeah, it is tough because I'm just kind of being like, great, we'll just zoomy, not quite solitaire our way there, but you know, zoomy our way there. All right, I'll draw for turn. I'm gonna tap Chromacon. We can both draw. I'm gonna spend 2 to play another Chronicon. I'll tap it. We can both draw. I'll quest one with Rose. That'll put me to 17. I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll play Merlin Goat. Put me to 18. And I will pass turn. Yeah, we do have a pretty good matchup against regular red purple because, as Empty Apartment said, yeah, we just kind of it's a bit too it's I don't want to say too slow, but like the biggest issue with it is that we kind of have so much like we're like building card advantage.
Your Rose.
Okay, you'll take 3. But like even so much of the lore game like avoids the control stuff. We can just play Pirate's Life. We can just okay. I'll go up to 19. We can just do whatever, and the control can't do anything about it.
Turn a Cusco quest for 2.
Also, in case you're wondering, I am going to do it.
Your turn.
All right, I'll draw for turn. I'll tap Chronicon. We can both draw.
Draw.
I'll tap Chronicon. We can both draw.
Draw.
I'm going to tap 1 to play Thievery for game.
Oh.
The old classic. Hey, good playing you, man.
Great, thanks. You too.
Hey, good look at the rest of your games.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thievery, thievery, thievery. Yeah, that was great, Pop. You know how crazy that is? Top decking Pirate's Life, thievery. Because I could have inked the library if I needed to get 4. That's just how we get there. Like it's such a good card. It's such a good card. We love thievery here. It is our stand. It is our greatness. It is there. But yeah, Empty Apartment's right. Like the deck was sort of built to beat those colors. And how crazy? I wonder how it would be if Warp didn't make this deck, because I don't know. I don't know like a lot of the Lorcana competitive scene. I don't know if this deck would have happened without Warp. I don't know if like other people were like trying something similar, but it's thank God he did it, because a lot of people are doing it. Like I was at Collector's Lounge today, and some of the guys down there were playing it. It's probably gonna, if you watch the Lorcana Goons video, they're probably gonna do a video on it, because some of their guys are playing it now. See, how do you feel about the other item? Mad Hatter discard a card. If you have to cron for her to draw a card, ooh, it's interesting. It's interesting. I think my biggest thing. Let me see. Because let's see, the Mad Hatter. Disney Lorcana. I'm assuming you mean the. Yeah, I mean it's definitely interesting. I probably wouldn't run it just because like it's sort of like it doesn't really get me to like victory. It just kind of sort of bothers the opponent. Because then it's like, okay, I draw and I mill and I draw and I mill. It's not really getting me closer to 20 lore, but I do like it. I think the right deck would love to have this card. If we get like Lightsworn stuff, if we do all this kind of stuff, like it is definitely something that has a home. I don't know if it has a home in this particular deck, but people are getting excited. They're ready to see. They're ready to see like, hey, what can we do with this card? What can we have happen? Like people are wanting to make mill decks. I don't know how viable it is, but I would love to see it happen. But yeah, Empty Apartment, I agree. Because like it's such a different way of playing a deck that's pretty much since, as far as I've known Lorcana, even reading up before I started playing, it's just like that's been how the deck has been, and even now, like people are still trying to like people might run traditional red purple, and like I know Nomnat has his list, and other people are trying to make the list, but yeah, thank goodness for Warp. My goodness, try. Exactly. Oh my god. I almost. I don't know if he would have won the tournament, but like, yeah, he just like he just made top 8 and was like, all right, see ya. Warp is cool. We run into each other a lot. Yeah. Oh my gosh, but my goodness, what a what a cool thing that must be to like, because like so many people love to be like not you know they like to make decks and they like to be like, oh yeah, I constructed this deck and I got all this stuff, but it is so cool to have you do something like that and actually make it like really really far ahead, to like make the right calls, to make the right stuff, and to make it up there. And yeah, thank you, Lil Spion. Yeah, that's sort of my thought process. But as I said, I am not like the most expert draft builder. But like based on feedback I've gotten from other people who are making decks, that's sort of the reason why they're not running it. But if you find out like if there's a mill deck, that's gonna definitely be on there because yeah, getting cards out is definitely a lot of fun, especially in like Jafar. If you're trying to, I don't know. Here is asterisk mark. This is all speculation. I don't know how it would look in a Jafar wheel deck because if you're Jafar wheeling, like you're Jafar wheeling to get like 20 lore, but if you're Jafar wheeling to try to like deck out, then like maybe I don't know. But it's a card to keep in mind. Yeah, it's so cool. Empty Apartment. The fact that like because a lot of people talk, a lot of people in the sort of like quasi casual competitive scene, like where they're like kind of not in between, or maybe they're very casual and but like have comments about the competitive scene. It's just like, oh my gosh, all these like meta sheet, they're playing the same deck. So to have a unique take that actually is effective, super cool. We love that. We stand that. Zoa, unfortunately, no, I'm not doing TCG just because it's on Saturday and I usually work Saturdays. Saturday is one of my busiest days for work, so anything on a Saturday, unless it's like nighttime, I usually can't do. So unfortunate, but hopefully, I'm happy to see a lot of people going down there. Hopefully, gonna see a lot of stuff. And if they ever have anything on Sunday, I'd love to go down there and see. But yeah, but unfortunately, Empty Apartment, you'll have to take burn for me. You'll have to beat them up for me. Because we are just not quite. Although ooh. Oh shit. Sorry, give me a second. Did you guys know? For all of our SoCal people. Did you guys know Critical Hit Games is doing a case tournament on a Sunday? Did you? Because that's what I just learned. So I'm gonna click the register button, and now I have I have my plans for next Sunday. So Lil Spion, yeah. So a burn deck is essentially what I'll play it on test so you can see. So a burn deck, it can mean many things, but the way that I'm using it in this context of Lorcana is essentially rather than sort of and someone else can probably explain this a little better, but just my understanding of it is that instead of just kind of like the traditional way of like, okay, we're gonna play a creature and we're gonna attack and deal with board and whatnot. The primary focus of it is to try to just gain lore through different actions and effects that kind of that just get you to lore. So things like Pirate's Life, things like Thievery, things like Rose and Goat. Your win condition is essentially getting these guys up on board in an efficient enough manner to where you just kind of can outrace your opponents. And it's not quite like Hyper Aggro, because Hyper Aggro is sort of based on like slap and quest and do that kind of stuff. You do have to worry about, okay, is my opponent presenting threats that I have to deal with. Do I have to like attack or do I quest? Or there's a little bit more thought process to it than maybe some aggro decks, but that's pretty much the biggest thing, is that we're using these kinds of spells to be like, okay, I get one. Okay, I get, I get two. Now I hit with Super Goof and I get two. And you're just sort of burning the opponent out, which is a sort of interesting term to use in this game, because in this game we don't deplete. Because like in Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh! And I imagine me, because I don't know how Pokemon works, but like I imagine it's like that too. You're draining HP. Or life in Magic, life points in Yu-Gi-Oh! And whatever other system you use. But this game, you're just kind of acquiring points. But it, it just translates easier that way between games. And then a wheel deck is actually based off of, I think I might have it. Let's see. There is a card in Magic the Gathering called Wheel of Fortune, I think. And essentially what that is that, yes, this is that version of it. Is essentially you discard your whole hand and you draw 7 cards. So in this game we have a whole new world, which does the exact same thing. You discard your hand and draw 7 cards, and the point of that is that you use that effect in order to restock your hand. You use it to sort of draw many cards very quickly, and also to remove your opponent's hand. Because if your opponent has some really good cards in hand, and they have to discard it, that really sucks. And if they're drawing a lot, if you're recurring Whole New World a lot, they also have the risk of decking out if they're drawing a lot. But in this game, that's not always the goal, at least right now. But it's fun. But yeah, so a wheel deck would be like Steel Song, which uses a Whole New World to essentially get a lot of songs out. Then they sing the songs, then they Whole New World again to get more stuff. And even though your opponent is getting 7 cards in hand, you're getting so much value from singing that hopefully it won't be an issue. And hopefully you're making them discard their answers, or you're forcing them to play it early because they're scared of it being discarded. And Jafar Wheel is similar. Jafar Wheel uses a card that I won't search for because I know it's not there. The 7-drop Jafar, what that does is that when he's exerted, every time you draw a card, you gain a lore. So you slap down Whole New World, you just gain 7 lore. And your opponent can do nothing about it. You just gain the lore. You Crown Macan, you get a lore. You sing Friends, you get 2 lore. Yeah, it's a super fun deck. It just is not consistent enough to really see like meta play, but like it's too expensive to see like really casual play. But like it's fun. I've been wanting to play it for a while. I think I actually almost have like a lot of the stuff because I have all my Whole New Worlds now. I have Grab Your Swords. I have Jafar. I have all the draw cards. I think I don't know what I need. No, I need Robin Hoods and Beasts. That's what I need. But we'll find it. We'll figure it out. I don't know. I can probably try to figure it out without it, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, those are essentially those. Yeah, there's all sorts of little names for decks, so if you ever need me to clarify stuff, please feel free to let me know. Always happy to do so. Oh yeah, Sad Beast is tough, dude. It's still expensive. Because right now he's still probably pretty expensive. Let me see. Okay, he's a little. Oh no, yeah, he's super dead. Oh wow. Okay. Oh wow. Well, if you want Sad Beast, he is down from $43 in mid October, all the way down to $33, $33.50 right now. So that's kind of cool. We like that. Take that for what you will. And then Robin Hood. He is. Ooh, that's pretty. It's pretty. Oh shit. Robin Hood is it was 40 at September. Then we'll go what? It's now all the way down to Is there a buyout? Is there a buyout? Because oh, something happened. Because the last one sold was $32, but all these listing here are at like $25. So maybe it just kind of just tanked. That's crazy. Even like Zeus tanked. Oh yeah, dude, that sucks. Yeah, sometimes it just kind of takes. I don't know if they short printed stuff, but like, yeah, it is so hard to find to find Sad Beast, Robin Hood just naturally in a deck. You're just like, ah, crud, you know. But hopefully you'll find one eventually, because we love Sad Beast. He's so useful. Any sort of draw engine's always great, but you know, I hope he comes to you eventually. Because, yeah, it's just, oh my gosh, especially a case to not get anything, it's like, ay. Because I think, I've only opened about 2 boxes, and I was luckily able to get most of the legendaries. I think the only one that I haven't seen is Tiana. But I didn't get Wreck-It Ralph, but I pulled Wreck-It Ralph today out of my pack in the starter deck tournament, so that was really cool. Because the way they did starter deck tournament, I got to use that card, so... It helped me once. I still lost the round, which was nice, but like, yeah, it was tough, but yeah, super nice. And then I don't have the Simba anymore. I traded it for the Nottingham pin, pin, Nottingham pin. Which reminds me, if anyone has any more of the pins that I don't have. Hello. Yep.
Hey.
Hey, you found Half Cat?
Yeah, okay.
Cool. Alright. Good luck.
You too.
1, 2, 3, 4. Seeing a lot of people that I don't usually see, which is kind of interesting. Oh yeah, so these definitely go. I might have to adjust my camera too.
Start.
2. I think we. Do I want to? I think we try for a better turn. We're gonna get greedy with it, especially because we're sending 2 B preps. So I feel good about being greedy. I'm gonna do 4.
Okay.
Not like I'm not gonna say we got punished, but like I don't like that. I don't like this. Here, I'm gonna because I left the screen a little open, but I can probably zoom it in a little bit because it is hard to see. All right, I'm ready when you are. Good luck.
You too, man. Think misses me. Play by your pass.
All right, I'll draw for turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and I will ink go. I'll spend 1 to play Chernobog, and I'll pass turn.
Okay, draw.
Yeah, I know I fucked this up. I'm fixing it. All right, so that's fine. There we go. Yeah, I suppose have to. I think there might be a better way to do it.
I think.
As I said, for those just joining, I did. Oh, is this fucking? Sorry, I didn't see what his turn 1 was. Oh, god damn it!
Play misses me.
God damn it!
And I take 1 with bio.
All right, I'll draw for turn. Let's see. Off Chernobog, do 2 into Bayou.
Yeah.
And then thinking, I'm gonna ink Merlin Goat. I'll
Right.
spend 2 to play Gathering Knowledge and Wisdom. That'll put me to 2,
Okay.
and I'll pass turn. Oh, this.
Take 1 draw.
I don't know if this. I don't know if this deck has a bad matchup. Like if traditionally it's a bad matchup, but it's a bad matchup for me. I personally am really bad against this deck.
Legend Silver. Kill your guy.
Okay.
And pass.
All right. Sorry. Give me 1 second. Sorry. All right, I'll draw for turn.
Yep.
John Silver's a fucking captain. John Silver's a captain, everyone. That's crazy. Ay, ay. I'm gonna ink library. I'll spend 3 to play Sisu, and I'll pass turn.
Right. Okay. Take 1. Draw.
No, he doesn't get that. That's what I was checking. John Silver's a captain, and that's very unfortunate. Yeah, that's why I stopped. I was like, okay, let me triple check.
Mm,
I'm gonna fix the angle of this. Okay, that's better. That's much better. Put 4 here. Ooh, I like this. This is much better. I don't like Comic-Con because when they get because they can just kind of slap down locations, then I'm boned. But yet I want to fly.
ah, fuck.
But like at some point I want to keep Comic-Con because at some point I will need to just kind of, you know, just kind of get some help if I need it.
3, sorry. For 1.
Yep.
Curve.
Maybe I Comic-Con just to give Sisu power. But usually they dump their
For 1
hands.
curve.
Motherfucker. All right. God bless. Oh, he's playing Emerald. I did not even realize that he's playing Emerald. Ah, that's funny. By funny, I mean I'm really mad.
For 1, Mr. Smin curve. For 1, John in curve. John quest for 4.
Alright, this
And pass to you. 1 in my hand.
okay. I'll draw for turn.
No.
Thinking. I'm gonna have Sisu take out. Sorry, I'm gonna have Sisu deal 2 damage to the cove that John Silver and a Smee is in.
Here?
Yeah. So they'll do two damage there. I'm gonna spend
Fox
1,
is
2,
coming.
3 to play Madam Mim.
Fox.
Sisu
Yeah.
back to hand. I'll have Mim take out. Thinking on target, I am going to. I'm going to ink White Rose, and I will
Yeah.
pass turn.
Okay. Take 1 with Bio. Draw.
I know, Lil Spion. I like variety, but I like variety that I can. No, I don't mean like it is a very nice deck because like John Silver goes fucking crazy because that's like I can't even like he's. Honestly, it's so funny because red purple actually has a pretty good matchup. Like regular red purple. Okay.
For 2.
It's like one of those
Fox.
interesting things. When
Two cards.
and he has Doc too. That's beautiful. Maybe I should have. No, I was fine doing this. But it's one of the interesting things when you play a lot of different decks is that sometimes you have decks that you can really beat up on, but because you're playing a different deck, you're like, oh well, now you really can't. Because regular red purple, you just Medusa the John Silver and you're good. Like. And you have enough big things where you'll find a Maui somewhere, you'll find something else down there. But yeah, John Silver just kind of goes off. But I think doing Cove hopefully slows him down to like not go into the other Cove, and maybe he'll get slowed down enough to wanna. Well, he can technically trade. Really, his best move is to let Smee go and trade with Mimfox, and then have John quest because he'll quest for
Kill
free. Okay,
Quest.
that's fine. I think he's going for like
Pass.
the long term. All right, I'll draw for turn. I'm gonna spend 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll play Genie. I'll use his effect to draw.
Yeah.
I'm going to ink White Rose, and I'll spend 1 for Diablo, and I will pass turn. God, that fly on his desk is really persistent.
Draw.
Thunder was fun today.
Yeah, good job, man. It's finished.
All right,
question.
good game.
Good game, man.
Nice. Good luck the rest of your games.
Yeah. For you too.
Hey, thank you. Sad tear in my eye. I don't know. For those that know Burn better, that feels like it's just a bad matchup. Like, I don't think we always lose. Well, we always. I don't know if we always lose it, but like it's very hard to win with how this deck is constructed, because they're also racing, and especially with John Silver, they race much faster than us because. He wasn't kind of so that's interesting though, seeing like an Emerald Steel version of it, because Amber Steel is the most popular one, but Emerald Steel with like Cove, that's kind of fun, and all the other different little things, that's just kind of fun. We like that, but well, we'll see. With two hats, so it was fun. I didn't do the sealed event. I didn't draft. There were only 4 drafters, so essentially. It was just the 4 of us, and I got 3rd place. I went 1 and 2 because I built kind of an aggro-y kind of deck, like with a very low floor, a very low ceiling. Sorry, and while it did some things, it just kind of they were able to kind of beat it. So that's tough. But hey, it was a lot of fun. Good to see people. Also absurdly close to my apartment, which is always ideal. I found out there's another card shop like right by there, but they only play like weird card games. They only play. It's the first time I've like remembered something. Like I fucking made a list of it. Like their locals include wrong server. It is so they have like some usual. I forget what it's called, but like it's like right there. Noble. So that's where he went because it came up when I was googling it. Top Spot Cards is what it's called, and it's like literally like and it's in like such a weird. It's in such a. I love this place. Like even this place. So we went to a place called Noble Ale Works. That's where the event was. And I love these places that are just in like these weird warehouse complexes. I don't know how people find these places, but it's like oh it's a bar, but it's like in the middle of like because what's by it like well there's like an actual kind of like there's like a shuttle med thing. It's like an actual business park, but there's like a lawn care place, a pitching place. Orthopedic consultant and electric supply store, like all these like weird things that like you just don't see in like these like warehouse type of places, but somehow people find it. But yeah, it's a little place. It was called Top Spot Cards, and it's just they have good parking, I guess. That's a bit. Actually, no, the parking is okay because I thought this other lot was part of it, but no, the other lot is part of Chef's Toys and D Service. But yeah, so they run. One Piece and Pokemon, which are very standard. Then they run Wixos, Shadowverse Evolve, Grand Archive, Elestrials, Hololive, Vanguard, Weiss Schwartz, and Union Arena. And I'm like, what the I literally thought Weiss Schwartz was dead. I did not think that. I've known one person in my life that has played Weiss Schwartz. It is my buddy Jonathan back in Texas. But I've not heard of it. I've not heard anything else since then. I have not seen the locals run for it, but shit, man, we found it. Plat Goal, It's Black Goal's tough. We'll see. Right now, especially with this kind of deck where we're learning. I'm not like I would love to hit platinum, but I'm not sure if we'd like get there anytime soon. But at least by the end of the at least by the end of the season, I'd like to hit there. And I feel not confident, but I feel okay in that I can figure it out. The goat, empty apartment is the special thing about this place. The goat invitational is last in league with caveats. You have to go to, I think it's at least 3. You have to go to at least 3 leagues, and you have to get last place. In and you have an invitational, and you go and you fight to like actually win something. Two hats. I think Ryan. I think Ryan won it. Because I know Quack was saying that he lost to Ryan. So, I think they said I think they said the championship. But because the invitational was later in the day. Dude, you gotta you gotta head down there, empty apartment. You gotta drive down. You gotta come to their leagues. It's a lot of fun down there. I kind of stopped going because I've been getting really sweaty. Not sweaty, but like you know what I mean. Like I'm focusing a lot on development and like competitive card game stuff. But it's super fun. You build decks. I'm bad at building decks, so I always did bad, but not bad enough to. I was close. I was so close. To actually getting the GOAT at one point because I do really poorly at deck building, but someone else who like just started playing sort of sniped the GOAT. I'm like, this feels bad. But yeah, two hats. If there's a winner invitational, it'd be you like 8 times. I think every league you've gotten like, I think Quack got it once, and I forget who else, but like yeah, two hats is a staple of Thundering Games. That man slays down there. Who else won? Because I feel like every time it's like I think they just vibe like two hats always wins, but it's like no, I'm sure other people have. I just don't know because I don't keep track of it that much. But yeah, and little Spion, you got this. Eventually, just through the art of just playing consistently, looking back at like things that have happened. Eventually, I don't know how the ranking system works, but you can definitely make it out of there. You run into enough people, you make it out of wood, you get into bronze, and just kind of. I don't want to say the ranks are cumulative, but like you just keep on playing, and you can find your way into a few, and then even if you don't, that's when you might want to sit down and be like, okay, what am I doing wrong? Why am I consistently running into this stuff? And whether it's because of the cards you're running or the way you're playing them, but I'm sure you'll find it out, and I hope to hear all about when you get there, because it is a great feeling to rank up like that. I was really happy when I ranked into gold. I was really happy when we not amber, emerald steel. We'll call it that. People will be like, yeah, you lost to emerald steel discard. I'm like, well. But yeah, it's always really nice to get those boosts. Yeah, until like we're on rank reset right now. That's why I'm at 5 because I was at 4, but it's fine. But luckily, the nice thing about rank reset is that you only go down to your so you don't go down to silver or down to bronze. You make your way there, and empty apartment. I think he's still. Where is it? Who's that? Who's that? Who is that at number 8? Oh my goodness, the legend himself, killing it on here. Oh my gosh, we got a lot of people on here. Ooh, Mafiron. I didn't think I did not realize he was like that far up. And nice Kelly. A nice Kelly, a staple in these streams for those longtime viewers. I think Darkwall's been in a few of our streams too. I know I've played against Poisonous. Fuck, who's that? Oh my god, I have to like see his name. Oh, I think we just played against Romnesty. I think was that the guy we just played? I think it was. So that's cool that we got bodied by him. It's fine. Oh, color coordinators. I don't know if Color Coordinator is a classic, but he's someone that I recognize because he has like the really colorful keyboard, and I'm just like, yep, that's the Color Coordinator. There's a lot of people. Oh yeah, yeah, Little Speon. That just kind of happens where like people, they have the skills to kind of go in and just kind of sweep and then just kind of move product. Which is tough. It's especially depending on where you are. If there's a lot of different places where like people just kind of like are there primarily to sell, or if they're there to actually kind of like get the prizing. Yeah, no, yeah, I agree. Empty apartment. The card is not great. The car, like it's something. It's something, but yes, it's not great. But I think people will still. We'll see. We'll see even how the meta looks, because if the meta is as wide open as it is right now, I think a lot of people are gonna be motivated. Yeah, it'd be interesting. A little Speon, like they capped it. I think just the hard thing is that there's no way to really enforce it, because every store runs independently. Because like, okay, well maybe like you got 4. There's no way to verify. Oh, you have 4 cards because melee. I guess you could like technically check melee, but it just seems like it seems like a tough thing. But nice 2 hats. Yeah, nice job on getting the promos, getting the mat. The mat's sort of my goal for this season. I got 2 promos. I got 4th at the critical hit games, and then I got 8th at Spellhold, so that was fun, and we did good like on the rest of them. Like I think 11th or 10th or 11th at GMI, and then 10th at we got 10th at sorry, I forgot the name. Which Collector's Lounge. We got 10th there, so really good stuff all around. But hoping we can make that next step for the mat. I'm sorry, Speedy. No, it's trust me, it is it's you will get there. I remember Ursula set champs. I did 2 of them. I went 0-2 drop at Collector's Lounge, and I went 1-4 at Card Addiction, and it really fucking sucked, and I got really bad, and I was really sad about it, and I let myself be sad about it, and then I thought, okay, well, maybe maybe it's possible for me to get better. And that's why I started doing this, going on here and kind of just being like, "Hey, we're gonna put in the work. We're gonna get roasted and all this kind of stuff." And you can tangibly see that putting in the work has given the results we like to see, and we love that. We stand that, and hopefully it'll keep on growing, and hopefully it'll work for you too, because it is nice to do well. It would be nice though to have like a. It's always a tough thing though. It's always a tough. It's like, what is the level about like people being like mid-ish, because like what is the level where it's like, okay, now you are too good to be in like the beginner leagues or whatnot. It's always a tough line. So, but I would love it if some places were a little bit easier, like. Some of the low set champs I went to, it's so funny. Like Collector's Lounge, it was like 40 people, which is great, and like we did really well there. But because there were so many good people, we didn't make top cut. And I'm like, okay, well this sucks. I wish I had gone to like a slightly easier locals. So I think Cardboardia was like 15 people. I'm like, shit, I should have gone there. Dang. Oh my gosh. But hey, sometimes you just gotta find the right store, because some stores, especially places with different leagues, because like Two had said, there are a lot of places that will do just leagues, and if you go to a place with a slightly more casual league, you may be able to kind of get yourself into a less, I don't want to say less competitive, but just like maybe a more familiar set champs. And maybe have a slightly easier chance of getting that promo. Also, if there's a smaller place, we love that. Critical hit, there were 16 people. I won 2 rounds, and then I ID'd the next 2, and then we got there, and then I beat the guy that I ID'd in the first round, and then we just went there. Oh yeah, Australia. Yeah, I don't know how Australia looks, man. Hopefully they get. Oh shoot. Well, hopefully it gets a little more. You know, I'd love to see that growing in Australia. I'd love to see a lot more of those set champs kind of going down there because the international market is so fun. But you know, hopefully you get some more shops out there. I don't know how big card games are in general out in Australia, but like, hopefully we can get some stuff going. I'm also hoping when I see AUS, I'm assuming it's Australia. You could mean Austria, in which case that's cool too. We love Austria, but I don't actually know. I'm just making assumptions. And yeah, too. I haven't ran into a lot of that two hats, but I also haven't run into a lot of stuff in general. Most of the stuff I've been seeing has either been red purple mirrors or like red blue, or like steel song. I haven't seen too much of that. We're gonna try a game. Okay, cool. Yeah, I just want to make sure. I'm like, okay, because I realize they both like. Most of the times I see AUS Australia, but you never know. But yeah, hopefully there's more shops out there. I'm sure there's like a market for it, but I also don't know how. I also don't know. I'm not going to pretend like I know international markets. That's not something that I'm anywhere familiar with. Ooh, item remove. Yeah, it'll be interesting, especially because like red blue items, as some people saw on stream, is a very, very, very powerful deck. It can really get there, and you know it struggles against aggro, but like you know it doesn't mean it's bad. It's still a really good deck, so it'll be interesting to see. You got that like Wreck-It Ralph that like banishes an item and he gains lore from it. We love that. You know, he just kind of gets there. Yeah, I have not played enough in this meta to really see all the different things that are coming from it, but I'm excited to see it, and I hopefully can beat it. Hopefully we can get there. We'll have to see. Yeah, it'll be fun. You know what else is fun? Remembering that a 40 war. Fuck, did Steve Garvey get 40 war? Fuck it, we're just doing the easy ones. Who got 20 wins? Who the fuck got 21? I guess. We're gonna do Verlander. Okay, cool. 40 war career. I don't think Brant. Oh my god, I'm gonna do Brantley. Ah shit, we didn't get it. All right, cool, that's fine. We're just gonna do the crazy answer then. Garvey. Okay, Garvey wasn't it. Angels. We're gonna do because fuck it, Garrett Anderson. Okay, cool, we didn't get it. I sort of punted it at the end. Yeah, Mike Trout, Tuve, Mookie Betts are kind of like the biggest ones. I just kind of tried to get a little cheeky with it, and it did not work out for us. It's fine. All right, we're still waiting here for not Melee. What am I doing? We're doing Wordle. Beautiful. Oh my gosh! But yeah, dude, it's amazing how I'm really excited for set champs. What's gonna be crazy though is that set champs will be in January. And January is a very tough month because in January we have Continentals, which is going to make things so interesting because we don't know how Continentals is going to look. I will say that I think I'm authorized to say there are a lot less judges working in the event. Because a lot of people that applied to be judges were declined. Hello.
Hello.
Found half cut?
Yeah, that's fine.
Fantastic. Okay. Go ahead and. All right. Good luck.
Thanks, you too.
Sure. Cameron. True. Yeah. You know, it's gonna be too cold out there. It's gonna be tough for sure. But yeah, a lot of the you know, they're like, okay, there's a lot more applicants and a lot less space. So I don't know if that implies that there might be less offerings, but it'll be interesting to see. I think we only need one right, Rose. I think everything else we can deal with. Maybe library's not there, but we'll see. I'm gonna do 3. Okay, we're fine with this. What would the 4th one be? Chromacon, that's fine. We're fine not getting that. But yeah, it'll be interesting because with Continentals happening so close,
I'll do 3.
are we good? Okay. Are we gonna have anyone that like actually does like a set champs then? I would definitely, yeah. It'd be fun for them to have like any sort of like Worlds event, because right now Worlds has been, Worlds has been only in like not Worlds but like, only Europe has gotten like the other DLCs. Right, wait when you are.
Ready?
Yeah.
Alright. Ink a circus. Play it first profile.
All right, I'll draw for turn. I'm going to Ink Sisu, spend 1 for Magic Broom, and I'll pass turn. And hopefully his deck dies to burn, right? Empty apartment? Right? Hopefully. Oh, shoot. Oh, dude, I love that. Oswald is such an interesting card. Oh, okay, no, I know what that is.
Or, sorry, Fred. It will play a bonsai.
Fine.
Quest for 2. Go ahead.
All right, I'll draw for turn. Thinking. Going to Ink Merlin Go. I'll tap 2 to play Amethyst Chromacon. I'll tap it, we can both draw.
Sure.
I'm gonna have Magic Broom, thinking. I'll pass turn. I don't know if I'm really excited to have you know, Bonsai do like a free out. I think I'd rather just kind of like, you know, get a little more, like get something out.
Ink a Goofy.
Okay.
We'll pay 1 for a hidden
Okay.
code. Remove both to the code. Quest for 4.
All right, we fucked up, guys. We fucked up. God damn it! What have I done? All right, I'll draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tap Chromacon. We can both draw.
Sure.
Thinking, how many cards in hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. I'm gonna Ink Broom. I'll spend. Quest 1 Broom put me to 1.
Mhm.
I'll spend 3. I'll play Sisu. I'll banish Broom for effect. I'll get the draw.
Sure.
And then I will pass turn.
All ready? And draw.
Yeah, turn 2 felt bad, but yeah, that's a lesson well learned. What an amazing experience that we can learn so much.
We'll pay.
So it's gonna be okay though, because we're gonna. I fucking.
1 for a
Well, right there I couldn't because they're in Cove.
draw.
I only had 1 attack, so I have to kind of wait till next turn.
For an Alice.
Motherfucker. All right, it's fine. It's fine.
Quest for 4.
I hate Cove's the worst card of the game. Cove is fine. All right, gonna figure this out. All right, I'll ready everything. I'll draw for turn.
4 in hand.
I'll tap Chromacon. We can both draw.
I'll pass.
Okay. Thinking on target. That's tough. I'm going to Ink Library.
Mhm.
I'll spend 1, 2, 3, 4 for Super Goof. I'll have Super Goof take out Cursed Merfolk, and I'll discard Beeper.
Sure.
And then I will... How many cards in hand?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, 4. Alright. That bastard. He didn't, like, draw the card. No, that's the smart thing to do. He did just the right thing. I'll have Sisu trade with Bonsai.
Sure.
And then I will pass turn.
Get 2 lore from your super group, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, so sorry. Yeah, thank you. I'll update that.
I'll draw.
Can't believe he's...
Cards in hand?
I have 6 right now. Can't believe he saw that. He saw what I was trying to do. But no, that is the right move. Is that... Oh shit, yeah. No. Oh, sorry, I'm just fixing board because I realized Goof should have 1 damage on him from...
He should, yep.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Duets. Yeah, because I forgot Hidden Cove does attack too. Hidden Cove is so good, guys. Hidden Cove is absurdly good. We stand Hidden Cove. If he go-goes me, I'm going to actually scream.
Bell? Plus for 2. Ward on Bell.
Alright, already everything? I'll draw for turn. I'll tap Chromacon, we can both draw.
Sure.
How many cards in hand?
I have 4.
Okay, cool. Thinking. I'll fix this too. That's there. I'm gonna spend 3. I'll play Sisu. Gonna ink Merlin Go. I'll spend 1 to play Turnabox Followers.
Sure.
I'm gonna have Super Goof attack into Alice. I'll gain 2 lore, take 1 damage. And then your go.
Right.
Cannot fucking believe you dropped Bell on me. You dropped...
6.
Is this how your game went too, Empty Apartment, please?
Alice will go ahead and quest for 2.
Okay.
We'll give Bell ward and +1.
Okay.
Bell will go ahead and quest for 4. And then we will go ahead and play a go-go to no-go with the kicker.
Alright, good game.
You good?
Alright, good luck in the rest of your games.
Thanks, you too.
Oh. Go Tomago. Forget. Oh no. He said oh, you can burn? So can I. God damn it. It's fine. It's been amazing how one decision can affect things for so long. How you decide? Oh, you know, I'll make an intentional decision to do something, and then it's like, oh, oopsie. Oh yeah. We still have 15. We're still 15 points higher than we started, so we're doing great right now. We are improving. Yeah, that's tough. Emerald, not amethyst, sapphire. Yes, steel's tough. Steel gets you there, and going first gets you there. Sometimes half the thing is, with like Burn being such a weird deck to play, you sort of just have to hope that the other person just is kind of tempted to make suboptimal plays, which is what I do a lot. I make a lot of suboptimal plays, technically. So like that's sort of the win con is like, can you make them feel threatened enough to forget that they just need to like, not aggro, but like, you know, that they need to make, you know, the right choices. Because sometimes you can get them to make the wrong choices, and that's great. I had a man at a tournament that I played at who had game on board, and he's like, no, I need to deal with your board. And like, I'm not going to tell him, oh, you have game on board. Like, no, like, this is a tournament. Like, just, okay, do your thing. And, you know, we just got there. Cause I'm like, okay, great, I'll quest it out for game. And, you know, it's those little things. I want to give this a little more time because I don't want to get Bell Archered again. I can't believe you fucking Bell Archered me when I had Gromacon. I'm like, oh my god. Oh yeah, Bell Archer is such a slept-on card. Two Hats, I haven't made changes yet, but like I probably will at some point. Right now, what I'm trying to do is I'm just what I'd like to do is I'd like to kind of get an idea for like what the meta actually looks like, because if I'm kind of making decisions based off of what I've seen in like in the set 5 meta, then I might not be making the most like best decisions, because I'm like, okay, well, you know, in set 6 they have this. So I'm kind of that's why I'm running a few things at probably more of a ratio than I should. Like is 4 Rose, 4 Genie, 4 Thievery, 4 Diablo the right move? No, I don't know. We're gonna see. Is replacing Diablo with Cusco, is losing out on that 1 attack and 2 body worth it? I'm liking it. I haven't been in a situation where I'm like, okay, I really wish I had Cusco here, you know. But we'll see. That's kind of my thought process right now. I'm like, hey, let's just figure this out. Let's make things happen. But we'll see. And but I don't know if you guys ever have any suggestions for like changes. I can always comment on them, and I might not have good or bad takes, but like we'll see. But I'm liking most of it so far. I just, a big thing, I have to learn these other decks too. I have to learn what kind of jank they have and how to make the best decisions for it. I'm gonna do a little grid, and then we're gonna try probably one or two more games. We'll see how it goes. All right. Andre Jackson. Beautiful. Twins and Kent. No, Kent is too easy. And Bruce Star never really went up. Did Yarborough play? No, I don't think Yarborough played. No, fuck. Did Yarborough play? I don't know if Yarborough played for. No, he did. Because he. Yeah, Yarborough. Okay. Because he was on the Royals and then went to the Dodgers in a trade. Let's see. Who's like an easy one? Did Squid play? I think Squid. Oh god. I don't know if Squid played for the Pirates. I think he only played for the. Oh my god, who the fuck is Squid? Squid played for a bunch of like crazy teams. Oh my, these are some fucked up teams they're giving us. Oh my god, like who plays for the fucking Marlins and Jorge Lopez. Beautiful. All right, great. He also played for like the Twins, but like I think no, because Yennier Cano was a prospect. We'll do one more of these, and then I'll start queuing. Marlins. Johnny Cueto. Fuck. All right, we fucked up, guys. All right, I swear to God, Johnny Cueto played for the Pirates, but I guess he didn't. Wrong one. Okay, all right, let's get in. All right, come on, baby, end on a winning record. Yeah, a lot of people are sort of finding interesting changes. Like if I look through the deck list right now, the deck list thread. Like someone made a really curious list. That's the thing too. Is kind of like who do you trust to like make lists? Because there's a lot of lists that have like things in there. Like I am not running Shark Maui. I'm not running Peter Pan. I'm not running like I took out Castle, unfortunately. What is this guy running? It's like this is pretty much my list. Just Fairy Ship is an interesting one. Do we like Fairy Ship? Do we not like Fairy Ship? Flynn, regular Maui. I will say, I will say I am so glad that like we're these guys are running Scar. That's crazy. I almost kind of like it, but I don't know if I really like it. It's like especially with this Gogo Tamago. Like you dealt 2 damage. Great. Great. I'm gonna gain 2 lore. I'm like thank you for this great experience. Oh yeah. Hopefully we find someone because I'd like to get another game in. Also, these grids are crazy, so I'm not gonna do them because they keep giving me central teams. I don't know central teams. I don't know Twins baseball. I don't know all that kind of stuff. We are instead just gonna what are we doing? We're just kind of hanging out here. Is what we're doing. We will see if we can find a game. Hopefully, when we find a game, we find an impactful game, a game where we get to plus, a game where we get there. You know who's watching us get there? Empty Apartment, Henkson, Kimono Kishi, Lil Spion, Star of a Venom X Artist, The Spruce Lee, 2 Hats TCG, and Zoa733. While we're waiting, congratulations, you've signed up for my spiels. Lots of people are already following. We have lots of frequent viewers, but if you are not a frequent viewer, it would be amazing to follow. I tend to stream most nights, just not Mondays and Tuesdays, and sometimes I am lazy, and also sometimes I have to work, so that is very unfortunate. But I usually tend to be on around this time. So if you are up around this time, feel free to follow to get notifications when I am on. It is fun. It is exciting. And when you follow, it plays a really fun sound effect. And also, when you subscribe, it plays a different fun sound effect. I forgot what that sound effect was. So, hello.
Hello. How are you?
Doing good. How are you?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Fantastic. You found Half Cut?
Oh yeah, half cut's cool.
Fantastic.
I just want to make sure my background noise isn't too much for you.
Okay, no, it's fine. I'm still able to hear you.
Okay, just let me know if it gets too loud. Okay.
Can do. Thanks so much.
Yep. You cool with half cut?
Yeah, Half Cut's fine.
Yep.
My cards are upside down. Let me fix that. There we go. There we go. All right, we are. I can already tell it's gonna be a much better hand. Gathering's immediately going back. Do we? Oh, God. For those that know Burn, in my head, I'm thinking, do we keep
And I'm
Genie?
volume 2.
Okay, I'm still thinking on mine. I'm gonna say yes because I'm thinking about it like Rabbit, but I don't know if that's like the best move. Do I get greedy? No, let's just keep this. We're just gonna send back Gathering. I'll do 1.
All right.
Great, we are so smart, guys. What was the next card up top if we did more? I mean White Rose again, so White Rose. So like it would have been like a net 0. So we like that.
Have you handed some dice?
All right, I'm ready when you are.
Go ahead.
All right, good luck. I will get us started. I'm going to ink the White Rose, spend 1 for Chernobog's followers, and pass turn. Thank you, Theo. Yeah, that feels right to be able to just kind of like, have it there. I don't think I'm going to run into ink trouble, so we're fine with that.
I will ink Robin Hood.
Play a
do
Christmas
Captain
music in the
Hook.
background.
Go ahead. Oh, yeah.
Alright, I'll draw for turn. I'm going to ink Sisu. I'll spend 1 for Diablo and 1 for Magic Broom. I'm going to... Oh, he's dead. No, he's... Okay, cool. I'm going to quest 1 with Chernobog. Put me to 1. Thinking on resolution for effect. No effect Chernobog, I'll pass turn.
Set draw.
Yeah, if I do the matchup, I definitely do a few changes. I don't even really know what he's playing right now, because this is like Steel. I've only seen Steel.
We'll ink Pete.
Yes, Steel.
And we will
We'll like...
1 for Moana.
Ooh, Ruby Steel.
1 for Robin Hood.
Oh, and that Moana can challenge because Captain Hook is a captain. No, that is like the logical thing to ask. That's probably where my head was first.
I'll go ahead and hit and challenge your Chernobog.
Okay, they'll trade. Never mind, Moana can't challenge. Alright, already everything. I'll draw for turn. I'm going to...
Yeah.
Sorry, thinking on effects.
I love the promo pins, by the way.
Hey, thank you so much, man.
Did you get 1 of each?
Yeah, so I have like a good amount of them. I need 1 more. Well, now 2 to set 6. So I need 2 more of the logos, and then I have about half of the character pins.
Nice.
Hey, thank you. I'm gonna ink Merlin Crab. I'm going to quest for 2. That'll put me to 3. I'm gonna spend 3 to play Sisu. I'll banish Broom for effect to get the draw. And
4 cards in hand.
Cool. Yeah, I have 3 in hand right now, and I will pass turn. I got a little scared about wasting.
Draw.
I got a little scared about wasting Broom, because like Robin Hood can just take it out easily. So I think that was the right move. I've sort of like I remember I felt so confident with my Broom plays and like Chernobog plays, but in this deck it's so different. Or maybe it's not different. Maybe just the context in which I'm seeing it makes me do the right plays. I don't know. It's always tough. When do you focus on keeping board, and when do you focus on getting the card draw?
I'm gonna ink John Hawkins.
Okay.
Exert all 3.
Stand Jim Hawkins.
For Agrabah.
Beautiful. We love Agrabah. What is Agrabah? 1. Five. Okay, so he just needs. No, we have.
I guess we'll hit Diablo with Robin Hood.
Okay, I'll get the draw.
Okay. And I'll get on the board with Moana with 1. And pass.
Okay, how many cards in hand?
3.
Okay, I will draw for turn. Let's see.
I really think I want to play your game.
Sorry, thinking.
Well, he's better than mine. Yours, your main deck.
Sorry, I'm thinking so long. Or something.
No, brother, take your time. I'm in no hurry at all.
Hey.
Where's mine?
Let's have Sisu take out Moana. And I'll take
All
3
right.
damage. And then I'll spend 1, 2, 3. Play Mim Fox. I'll get Sisu back to hand. I'll have Mim Fox take out Robin Hood.
All right. Take 2.
Yeah. And then I am going to ink. Thinking. Ink Sisu. And I will
All
pass
right.
turn.
All right. Cool.
I don't know if I probably should have
Ready,
dealt to
set,
Agrabah.
game
Maybe I
2.
should have. Okay. Because he could have rush. He could have something. Maybe I fucked up. Maybe I didn't. I don't know.
Let's go ahead.
I don't know. I don't know how Red Steel looks right now. I would love to have a B prep because that's usually how Red Steel dies. Is that he has no hand, and then I just kind of like B prep it, and then DE is kind of like, oh no. I'm like, yeah. No, B prep wouldn't even like be as effective. I don't know. We have Crab though, so we feel really good. Rush is sort of our killer, but even if Rush is our killer, you know, we just kind of. Oh.
Well, ink tuck tuck.
Okay.
All right, I'm sorry. Let me move that up.
You're good. You're good.
Okay. Tuck tuck. And I'll do 3. Yes, we'll do 2.
Like Queen of Hearts, probably.
4. Do I want to do that?
If it's Queen of Hearts, yes. If it's Queen of Hearts, you definitely want to do that.
We're gonna do 3.
Okay.
And then we'll do John Silver. And what he says is when you play this character, the chosen character can't challenge their next turn. So I'm going
That's
to
really
select
good.
them.
Oh my god. Okay.
So she can't challenge next turn.
Okay. That's crazy.
And we'll do my last one.
It's a crazy out.
For Captain Hook.
Shit. Okay, that's fine. I think we just
believe I shall gain 1 ink and pass.
Okay. Let me go ahead and I will ready. Cool. And then I will draw for turn. Let's see. I'm gonna spend 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Genie. His effect, I'll draw a card.
Oh, nice.
Right,
Nice.
the old
New
tech.
one.
And then I am going to ink library. I'll spend 1 to play Chernobog's Followers, and then you're
Alright.
good.
How's that Genie working out?
We'll see. It's a new edition. You know, it's always fun to draw a card and be evasive. So I'm still doing testing on it.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. All right, ready? Set. Game 2. And draw. All right.
It
We'll
may be
spin
good,
2
but like we like to draw.
for Nottingham.
It's fine.
And then we'll spend 2 more for Mr. Smee.
That's fine. Oh, that Mr. Smee. I don't know what that Mr. Smee does.
Alrighty. And what we'll do.
That one. Okay, he has evasive, so he's the out. That's the out to Genie. That's tough.
I don't know. I think we're just gonna quest.
That's funny. I almost feel kind of like
So
shitty.
you'll come after. Helm, take 3.
Cause what's my out?
What's Genie's bottom effect? What's he do?
So he's evasive, and then when I play him, I draw a card.
Okay. So he does have evasive.
Yes. Yeah, because our move is just like, and it's a little unfortunate because he's gonna get a little ahead of us in lore, but like our move is like, okay, Fox and Chernobog into Nottingham, Crab plus Genie into Agrabah,
And we're at 5-4.
And what are we at? So We have 6 ink, so we could gathering knowledge to kind of make up for it a little
We'll
bit.
go ahead. We'll go ahead and quest for 2 and pass.
All right, I'll ready everything. I'll draw for turn. I'm gonna spend 1, 2, 3. I'll play Merlin. I'll give Genie +3 strength. I'll have Genie take out Agrabah.
Nice.
And I'll have Mim and Chernobog take out Nottingham.
Nottingham?
Yeah.
Alright, you got 6, yep.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead. I will. Thinking. I'm gonna spend 1, 2 to play Gathering Knowledge and Wisdom. That'll put me to 5. I'm going to, this is crazy, Ink Merlin Goat and spend 1 to play Magic Broom. And I will pass turn.
Alright.
Does he have wheel? I don't
Ready,
know. He doesn't, I don't think he does. But
Draw.
like, maybe we'll just accept that we're going to be top decking. Because I think he's top decking. Oof.
Alright, this is crazy.
Too bad,
So,
don't say that. Don't fucking say that. Don't say that
we
shit.
got Ink Moana.
Okay,
Sorry for the glare.
you're good. Don't say that
let's see.
shit. not in this house. Oh,
I hate that it's just so expensive to take those out. Ugh.
I would say that'd be really funny though. I always forget about swords. I don't know if sword like I feel like swords should be like more popular than it is. I never see swords. People are only 2 of them, and I'm like, oh, this card's fucking amazing. This card's fantastic.
Alright, well, Mr. Smee's gonna challenge Genie and do 3 damage.
Okay. Let's see,
He does have evasive.
Yeah.
Let's see.
True. Yeah. Yeah. Because it just
guess.
destroys aggro. You know, you just kind of like feel sad about it. You're like, oh.
I guess I'm gonna go ahead and take out. Do I want to quest? You know what? We're gonna quest for 2.
Nice.
Did that go 2?
Sorry, what's up?
Was that 2? I couldn't tell if it moved 2 or not.
It should be. Yeah. It said, let me look at the. Yeah, because you were at 7, then you went to 9.
8, 9. Okay, cool. And then I'll pass.
All right. How many cards in hand?
None. 0.
Okay. I'll go ahead. Ready.
Top decking like a boss.
Right. That's how we do it. I'll draw for turn. I'm gonna. Let's see. Let's see. So. I'm gonna have Chernobog take out Captain Hook.
Okay. You said he's gonna get which one? Captain Hook?
Yeah, Captain Hook. Sorry.
Alright.
And then I will have I'll have Mimfox take out John Silver.
Okay.
I'll quest 1, 2, 3, 4.
Tie ball game.
You know it. I'm gonna spend 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Merlin Goat. That'll put me up to 10, and I'll banish Broom for effect to get the draw.
Right.
And then 1 card in hand, I will pass turn.
Right.
We love beat prep. Beat prep
Ready,
is,
set,
we don't really need beat
draw.
prep right now because he's just top deck.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Right back on over to you.
Right, nice. I'll go ahead. I'll draw for turn. Let's see. I'm gonna quest 1, 2, 3, 4. Could be to 14. I'm gonna ink Amethyst Chromacon, and I will pass turn.
All right.
Not getting a card draw.
Ready, set, draw.
Doesn't need card draw.
Pay 3. John Silver.
Oh, nice.
All right.
It's good top deck.
and we will move him to Jolly Roger for free. He gains 1 resistance and 1 lore. And we will take out. Let's see, I'll take 2. You know what? We'll suicide on Goat. Why not?
Okay, I'll gain a lore that'll put me to 215.
Right. And pass.
Alright, I'll ready everything. I'll draw for turn. I'm going to quest for 3, put me to 16, 17, 18. I'll spend 1 to play Diablo, and then you're good.
All right. Ready, set, lose.
Oh,
Draw a card.
Shoot.
I'll exert all 5 and finally draw combo pieces.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Shoot.
So yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I think you got it, buddy. You got it. Good
Nice.
job.
Hey, good playing you, man.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Hey, good luck in the rest of your games.
Yeah, you too.
Oh, no, that was right. Okay, yay, good job, us. Yeah, sorry, I thought I was higher than I was, but no, I was at like 15, and I gained 80 from that game. So, yay, woohoo, go us. Ruby Steel's tough. Ruby Steel card draw is tough, and I think we just kind of dealt with it a little more efficiently. And once he's on top decking, it just feels bad. I want Ruby Steel to be good so bad. I want Ruby Steel to be consistent. I want to play Ruby Steel, but like, it just needs to kind of get there a little bit more. But you know, fun game nonetheless. Super nice guy. We love that. I wish he had a name. He just counted a bunch of numbers and letters, so we can't really identify him. But he seemed like a nice person overall. So yay, we are on a winning record for today, with lots of different people coming to watch us play these games. We are a little better than we started because we just had the reset for ranked. So we are now 95 points higher than we were, which feels good. We beat 2 Ruby Amethysts and 1 Ruby Steel, and we lost to some crazy stuff. So good stuff overall. Let's go ahead and update the tracker because I will forget otherwise. 3-2 Ruby Steel W. Yay. We like that. So yep, feeling good with this deck so far. Flimbity is getting a 7-4, which is I guess somewhere we lost one. Or no, because we went 1-1 with it a while ago. So so yeah, this is accurate. 7-4, which feels good. You know, we like that. I think we gotta make sure. I gotta make this make this the default, or I guess this is. I'm gonna make sure I mark this set 5, and then just in case I'm trying to remember. So this was set 5 burn. Cool. And so now Flimbity is our number 1. So we got Piss Baby, we got Boss Baby, we got Flimbity. Ass Baby is probably another one that might happen. That's Puppy down there. We got card backs. No, we don't. That's fine. It's okay. Maybe we'll get one day. Yeah, super cool stuff. We got a lot of people joining us on this stream. I know I wasn't really looking too much at the... I usually try to say the names pretty often, but today we did not quite do that. But that is okay because we have lots of different people that were watching. We had Ed Hobby, Empty Apartment, Little Spion, Starve of Venom, X-Artist, The Spruce Lee, 2STCG, and Zoa733. We checked in on this wonderful game down here. Lots of people joining in, and we are at a winning record. I will say that we have a lot of learning to do with this set 6. Set 6 is a lot of new strategies and a lot of different ways about playing it. So just a lot of stuff to look out for, you know. But that's the exciting thing, is that there's always new stuff to learn. But yet we are seeing the effects of consistent work in our thought processes, how to take advantage of situations, and realistically, I'm starting to feel now that we are sort of taking advantage. Not taking advantage that because like that has implications, but like we're at this point we're not we are less frequently losing games that we shouldn't lose. I feel through the last few weeks we've been getting a lot better about our losses being, because either bad matchups or because, drawing the nuts. Sometimes we still do fuck it up. Sometimes we throw away games, but like today we I don't know if we threw away a game, but like it was less than ideal because he had the nuts because I forgot that fucking that deck that like this deck runs Hidden Cove, but we get there. But yeah, cool stuff nonetheless. And lots of great support from our viewers, so thank you so much, y'all, for checking in, watching, seeing the pluses. Probably won't be on for the next few days because Monday and Tuesday are locals days. We're going to be getting out there, seeing how the meta squares up. But probably Wednesday we'll be back on streaming, doing our thing. Probably not a lot of changes to the deck unless there's some really great tech that's coming in. But right now I feel comfortable with this. Other than no brawls. No, we're gonna have to find room for brawl, but we'll find it. It'll be okay. Random comment before, because I just remember because I'm watching myself in OBS. I went to this Thunder Games event today. Super fun, lots of fun. And like fucking like I walk in and there's people like staring at me, and I'm just like, and I was like, oh, that's kind of awkward. Maybe I remember them because I forget people all the time. There are these two people that went to my high school that go to some of these events, and like I don't know if they recognize me. I don't know if I didn't recognize them. Like one of them mentioned, and I'm like, okay, do I like say hi to you every time? Like, do I like? I don't know what the dynamic is because they don't say hi to me. So I'm like, okay, I guess like I just recognize the names. I'm like, okay, well I guess we just kind of do this, but that's not the point. Point of the story is, I walk in, they stare at me, and they're like, and I'm like, okay, well hi, and they're like, hey, is that a shirt of yourself? And apparently this shirt, it's not me, but it's baseball player Anthony Rendon. It says the Rendon on the back. I'm not going to turn around to show my ass on screen, but they were like, oh, that would be so cool if you had a shirt of yourself, and I thought it was just really funny, the ultimate flex, where I'm like, yeah, I've got 70 subscribers on Twitch, not subscribers, I have 70 followers on Twitch. I can definitely wear that self flex, like I am Darkside Brian. But maybe that's why I wear the shirt more often than the locals, so that people think I'm like, ooh, I got myself on my shirt. I was also wearing the Angels hat. Don't have it because I left it in my car. Wasn't gonna get it, but cool stuff. Either way, it is getting close to sleepy time, so thank y'all so much for checking in on this stream. We are 3-2 on this short stream today. I'm going to see if I can dump y'all somewhere. If any of our European friends have woken up. Sometimes they do, but nobody has. I don't know if Empty Apartment or Two Hats, if you guys are going to stream, I can send everyone your way. I don't know how sleepy you guys are. But I am sleepy, so I am gonna hit the hay, as they say. Gonna shake my dice that they all get in there like a square. Before we go, one last thing. I got this today. It's Winnie the Pooh. He's on a deck box. Crazy. Super cool. I got that for trading some stuff, so that's pretty fun. But nice, yeah, it looks like a lot of our friends are going into bed. If you're in Europe, that's always tough. If you're in Australia, that's probably cool. I don't know what time it is in Australia, but hey, we'll figure it out. But until then, sleepy time. Thanks so much for watching. We will catch y'all next time.